for staying with Sunrise. My guest is a formally trained fashion designer who was awarded Most Promising Fashion Designer in 2015. Her zeal for inspiring and training others is not only fashion design and construction, but she also has this desire for the visual arts. And this propelled her in the direction of becoming an educator, instructing young minds on how to appreciate, understand, and produce art. She's here to share some Jadire clothing, an African-Jamaican fashion fusion. We welcome Makedia Pryce Johnson, garment construction specialist at the JBDC, to share more. Good morning and welcome to Sunrise.
Good morning and thank you for having me.
When I grow up, so I want my introduction to be long and broad and encompassing so many interests, but all grounded in art.
Right.
When did you realize that I am an artist? I love to create with my hands.
Well, to tell the truth, from a very tender age, so as soon as I could write properly, I started drawing. I like to draw in dresses in particular and girls. So it kind of built from that. And going to high school, the talent was nurtured by my art teachers, and it just propelled from there.
So there was never anything else that you were going to do. It was going to be something with art.
I mean, I thought about other things like architecture, but I like suck at math. So, you know.
That would be a problem.
Definitely.
But still, architecture is rooted in it because it's design.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, from drawing as early as you could write to now having this fashion line that we're seeing here, tell me about the inspiration that brought this to life.
Okay, so the pieces that you're seeing here, actually, they are clients of JBDC, so they're fashion designers. So you'd see the name Moses Fennell, there is Grace Kelly, Rico Vassell, Marveline Nelson, and Saffron Brown.
Yes, but want if we come back right here. So,
right here.
Yes,
yes,
man, come over a little bit more. Is you that? So let's talk about this one that's closest to me. Help me to understand. You're saying all of these designers are part of the JBDs. Tell me a little bit more about how they're different designers here. Is that what you're saying? Right.
So they would have been through JBDC system in terms of, you know, getting training, especially the ones who created the fabric, the Jadire material. Right, and then we have the designers now who sew up the garments that you're seeing here.
All right, pause, because my Sunrisers, you know, we have to get the facts together. So what has happened is that this kind of print is what you call the Jadire material?
That is correct.
Oh, so all of these use one form of, I guess, fabric design.
Right.
And it's called Jadire. And then there are different designers now that has taken that kind of fabric and created different designs. So the one closest to me is Moses Fennell using Jadire to create a dress.
Yes, and a bag.
And she pin on the bag, but she never know.
Right, a little mini totes to go with it.
Know, so they have to show the people them how to wear the bag. And so, okay, let's just put it on this side. As we continue, then look how this nice. We're gonna come back to the bag. You are saying, so how did the JBDC organize for this kind of creativity to happen? Because I didn't know that the JBDC facilitates these kinds of arts projects. Tell us about it.
So we normally have like different workshops and different programs. So for the designers, we have a program called the Design Fusion. So it's not just fashion designers, but also gift and craft persons. So they come through that system. They're trained in collection development, and they get some business assistance as well, and all the wonderful things that they need to really conduct their business properly. And then also for the Jadire material now, so it's a fusion from Africa and Jamaica as well. So we have some Nigerians too who came to train persons in this skill. Batik. So that's really what it is.
That is when you use the wax, though.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, pay attention in visual arts. Once you say batik, me say, because where you put the wax, you can control how the dye goes into the...
So with this technique, though,
yes,
it's a twist based on what we normally know. So we use foam blocks or sponge and carve the design in it, dip it in the wax, and stamp it on the fabric.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I get the connection now. So you, with your incredible art background, has found a space at the JBDC to now train and teach and facilitate other artists.
It is amazing.
Designers.
It is amazing.
So there's Moses Fennell here This is a belt. Now show the people the belt, how it is worn. Then, you know, see how this is buzzy.
So if you were watching yesterday, this is from Nella Stewart. So she did some interior products. So these wonderful belts are from her as well.
So if, you know, my dress is so busy, you won't see the beauty, but we have it there. But this is how it looks. Just what seems to be a piece of fabric, but it's not. It's a beautifully crafted belt. It's an accessory and so beautifully worn there. I love this because it's the simplicity. It's everything. Now let's take a look at them. Are heavy though.
Yeah, man. So
this designer is
a jacket suit. So that's Grace Kelly.
Jacket suit from Grace Kelly. Now I want you to understand that it's a jacket, you know, buttons, and there's the whole pants underneath it. Tell us about how long it would take for this kind of fabric to be stamped and ready for design.
Well, the stamping process and the dyeing can take like a couple hours, and then, you know, it'd have to dry and everything, but it's not
beautiful,
like very long. So they do like long pieces of fabric, like 5 to 6 yards each time.
And then have it ready now for their pieces.
Right.
Proper. Let me ask you something so bold and so bright. You know, if we want to always tell people for Fashion Alert where we can wear these kinds of clothing. So for this, what would you recommend? What occasion would be ideal for this piece from Grace Kelly?
To be honest, if the person is, you know, very poppy and have that presence, they can wear it to a formal event. If they're going to a fashion show, they can wear it to the fashion show also.
All right. Now this one, light. Much lighter. This is a shorts with a shawl, and the designer is
Rico
Vassell. Now then look how this buzzy now. Lighter, but still the same kind of structured elegance.
Right.
It's luxury, but I thought about it.
So like a lovely resort kind of feel, you know, on the beach side, hotel kind of scenario.
And it's beautifully done. The lining, you know, that kind of, you know, it's sturdy while being so flowy. I love this. I want you to come back right here. So because you, and then you're going to step back a little bit now, in between those two. Perfect. And you're going to stay there so people them can see all of the fantastic fashion. So you see how this nice? I love it. I love that it's so well done. There are no loose threads. Right. The cut of the garment gives us the maximum flow that we need. Make sure you understand that this is something that tie around your waist, you know.
Right, it's a kimono.
Let me show the people them, because they don't understand. Let me put Moses Fennel bag right here, so, because the people need to understand what is happening. You're going to have on your nice bathing suit, or your one piece, you understand? But you know, you need to go to the dining hall to get some food. You just put on Rico Vassell something over your clothes. Now this is very busy because my dress is floral, but just imagine this with just our beautiful brown skin, a nice, you know, tan bathing suit. And is you this? No, talk to me nice, because I'm wealthy. It's giving villa. It's giving the beach side, it's giving the pool, it's giving hotel. Now, if persons are designers and they want to be able to, they're saying, oh my God, I need support. I want my things to look put together. I want to understand how to create a collection. What can they do to have this kind of support? What do they need to do?
Okay, well, all I need to do is to reach out to us and contact us. Now, all the information that they need, phone numbers, email address, everything is on our website, which is jbdc.net. And from there, we go right off with giving them every assistance that they need.
No, this is something that a lot of people don't know, you know, because this is a service by the government to develop business. It's the Jamaica Business Development Corporation. So if you have a business or an idea, from art to design to fashion to just about anything else, the JBDC is here for you with wonderful talent like yourself guiding the process. She says, like, if you say so, well, we do say so. Thank you. So, there's that. Oh, Lord, have mercy. We're going to wrap up now while you tell us the information, but you have to show the people themselves, not just close around. This is Sheree Mohammed using the Jadire print. No, look at this now, man.
Yeah, man, so just about anything, bags, sandals, necklaces and earrings, accessories and fashion and interior.
Beautiful, extraordinarily well crafted. As I said, no loose thread, the stitching straight. the zipper putting in a uniformed manner, really, really nice. And it gives you a kind of unique vibe. If you don't want to have the same old,
Exactly.
you know, you reach out to these designers that are trained, and then the people them use the fabric mint boot. Who this know?
Marvalee Nelson.
Marvalee Nelson have sandals for the people. This is really nice, looking very sturdy, a particular aesthetic. We see these all the time.
So she mix it with the leather.
Come on, man. It's so, see the pattern there? It's so weird. This nice. This is nice. As I say, a particular aesthetic, but really ripple sole. This look like this means that it's strong. Not going to rubber at the bottom. Listen. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, exposing us again to this beautiful print, the Jadire print, a mixture of fusion of Jamaican, African aesthetic.
Right.
We want to thank the JBDC for continuing their work of developing our medium, small enterprises and our micro enterprises, giving them the guidance that they need to take their enterprise to the next level. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Stay with us, Sunrisers. There's more for you right after these messages.